Alright, I'm not sure how well this part's going to work, but I'm going to do something I've never done before, and that is just record while I'm doing this little test over here, you know, just to make it a little bit harder for myself. Yeah, I have no idea how this thing's going to react or whatever, but I guess you'll see along with me how this goes. This is basically a maiden flight, so what you can't see it now, but what I'm doing is making sure my VTX or my receiver's all set up, antenna's correct, it's correct. I'm just doing a quick arming it, making sure the propellers spin. I've already done the bunny test, so I know it basically flies and doesn't really freak out. And but you know, I also have a bigger camera angle, and I'm also actually testing new props, so everything here is different. So I'm not sure what to expect. So I'm just going to fly it around and hopefully remember to speak while I do so. All right, I'm arming, turning it on, and I am up. Okay, so it is definitely working. Video is transmitting. So I'm basically right now just flying around the parking lot, just making sure it stays in the sky, and stuff like that. I have a little bit of altitude. Seems smooth. I can't really verify or figure out yet whether it actually flies any differently with the new engines, or being in this untuned state. So now I'm going to do a roll, and it did the roll fine. I gotta make sure I had the right rates on here. I think that the rates are okay. I guess I'll see about that in a second. Doing another roll. Seems to do rolls pretty well, and I get some altitude and do the flip. And that actually feels pretty good. I'm getting some breakup on the video, as I never seem to have great luck with VTXs or video for FPV, but it is working. I got to mess around with the VTX settings. I don't even know what power output I have right now, so we'll see about that. I'll probably end up working on that either later tonight, or depending on what we and my wife end up doing. We have a night out tonight. So my daughter has a sleepover, so we may be doing some other kinds of activities, but if I end up not doing anything like that, I'm going to probably continue to configure this thing. Alright, I'm going to do a power loop. Okay, coming out of the power loop, really too high as usual. Coming out of it. Wow, okay, that worked pretty well. I didn't see any prop wash, although sometimes I have a hard time actually seeing the problems with the flight until I see it in the HD camera. So I'll review this later on to see what happens with that. But I didn't see any shaking, which is not really normal the first time I fly a quad. So that could just be, I could just have pulled out of the power loop in the correct way. So that might be what's going on there. One of the other things I want to look at in the HD footage is how wobbly it looks. Whenever I look through the FPV camera, it looks great, except for some breakup. Then I'll come home, look at the GoPro, and it'll be jiggly, so it makes me feel like there's some kind of pit tuning that needs to be done, but I don't know what it is because it's hard to do that to feel. I can't really see the problem until the HD footage. So the camera angle seems to be pretty good. I mean, it's going a little bit fast. If I assume proximity right now, it might be difficult to land this shot and what have you, but I think it does need to be a little bit faster. Some of my flights have been just too slow lately, and it's kind of boring to watch, so I've been moving that camera a bit. So right now I'm going into this open field and seeing how much breakup I get. I am getting a bit of breakup, but I guess that probably is pretty normal. Okay, doing some rolls. Oh, my battery is going down. I'm going to go ahead and try to land this thing. I swear landing is one of the skills I haven't quite mastered yet in FPV. So that does it. That's my maiden flight of this new Chameleon build. And you know what? I'm pretty happy with it, I gotta say. I was cursing all day today. I actually fried one of these boards earlier today somehow. I still don't know how I did it. I was like freaked out. I was like, at one of those points where I was going to give up FPV, but guess not. Alright, so yeah, I was pretty happy with that flight. I honestly, today was one of those days where I was literally going to give up FPV. You know, I I actually bought three of these boards, the new CL Racing, just because I want to put them in my other quads. I want 2 setups, and I'd like to have one, you know, as a backup. But I had the entire thing done like probably like 11 o'clock this morning, and you know, I did the tests and everything. So I did, you know, the multimeter test. You know, I didn't get the beeps, but I plugged in a new battery to it, and it literally, I got the magic smoke, and the whole thing was wrecked. So I honestly almost, I literally almost gave up. I mean, I didn't want to give up, but I wanted to give up, but I didn't give up, obviously. I kept working on it later when I got back. But yeah, it's actually flying pretty good now. Yeah, I need to set up the telemetry and all the smart audio stuff too. Not a huge priority for me. I mean, this might be the last nice day we have for a while, so I honestly just want to get some flying in. I have maybe 20 minutes, so I'm going to do that. You know, one of these days too, when I'm doing a vlog, I need to like shave and maybe get myself ready to do it. It's like every time I roll out of bed, I decide it's time to vlog. So I hope that works out. So, but you know what? I got like 20 minutes. I'm gonna go fly.